Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. House Oversight Committee Chair James Comer says bank records don't lie. Now he wants the personal and business bank records for Hunter Biden and James Biden, the president's brother, as part of the impeachment inquiry.
3 subpoenas were issued last night following what turned out to be a rather challenging debut hearing yesterday. House Republicans argued that the president had lied about his involvement in his son's business dealings, that the family got rich by Hunter selling his father's influence.
Fox's Alexandria Hoff. House lawmakers passed 3 appropriations bills, but they still have a long way to go to avert a partial government shutdown before Saturday's 11:59 p.m. Eastern deadline. Inches of rain in New York City.
Very heavy rain coming in, an inch or two an hour. So flood alerts from New Jersey up towards upstate New York, Connecticut, Long Island.
Fox Senior Meteorologist Janice Dean, America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology: mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
A tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 104.1, good morning, everyone. Local and state news at 7:05 from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. As we're on Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3, The Buzz. We're also on your phones, your mobile devices through the free Mix 104.1 app. Now, if you don't have our app, you need to get it by 5 o'clock today if you want to get 4 tickets to Mayfield Farm Park. We have an app-exclusive contest. You're supporting your old alma mater, is that right? Black and gold this morning, Bridget, even though you went over,
They have a big game tonight.
Yeah, where are they? Farragut?
At Farragut, yeah.
Emily does a great job, period. Emily Beatty, our news director. But
yes.
She always puts the football updates in the news.
That's good.
We didn't even ask her to do that. She's just so great, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Bradley at Farragut tonight. You didn't let me finish my thought. Here's the problem. It's National Coffee Day, folks, so we're all over the place. Mayfield Farm Park, we have 4 tickets just on the app. If you don't have the app, download it for free or find someone who can do it for you, like I have to do, at mymix1041.com. If you have the app, make sure you refresh it. You stick your tongue out, your leg out. Hide your kids, hide your wife, whatever. And but no, make sure it's there. But that's happening at 5 o'clock. Bridget, I tell you what, right here at the top, National Coffee Day with our friends. The official coffee of Mixed Mornings is Scooters. Be a great day to try Scooters if you haven't. What are we doing this morning?
We are giving away 2 $25 gift cards to Scooters Coffee.
1 per hour.
1 per hour. 1 in the 7 o'clock hour, 1 in the 8 o'clock hour. So you can call us or text us to get qualified right now, 614-6499. And Austin will be happy to take your call this morning.
He loves that. Because Sheridan, who would normally take your call, is out beginning today through next week because, why?
She's getting married tomorrow.
You know what I should have done yesterday, but I had Tim Burchett breathing down my neck, kind of like Joe Biden. I felt like Joe Biden yesterday with Burchett breathing down my neck. No, he was great. But anyway, I should have played, and we may play it later, Go On to the Chapel, and we're going to get married.
Yes.
Anyway, I should have done that.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Let's go to the news. Hey, WBIR in Knoxville reports the mayor of Jefferson County, Mark Lee Potts, was arrested Wednesday in Bradley County for driving under the influence. According to the Bradley County Sheriff's Office, deputies first received reports about a man lying face down on the right shoulder of I-75 South. According to the report, deputies found a car with its door open. Now, let me repeat this. He was lying in the interstate, face down on the right shoulder of I-75 South. They went in the car, deputies did, and they said the door was open, nobody inside. Well, at that point, he was sitting upright on the right side of the road in a ditch with beer cans around him. The arrest report said that, again, Mark Lee Potts, mayor of Jefferson County, Tennessee, told deputies he pulled over. He wanted to be safe. He had sat upright after lying face down. He said he had been drinking and driving from Knoxville. Now, the Bradley County Sheriff's Office said he failed sobriety tests, taken into custody for driving under the influence. Deputies found multiple beer cans on the floor, and inside the car, a total of 8 empty beer cans. Potts charged with violating an open container law and given a $2,000 bond. Also, we reported Wednesday that there had been a serious car crash on Benton Pike, had the road closed for several hours. Some of you may remember that. Now we've learned the crash was fatal. Robert Cruz Jr., age 53, was involved in a single vehicle crash that took his life. According to the Highway Patrol preliminary report, Cruz, driving a 2001 Ford F-150 westbound on Benton Pike about 1:50 p.m. He struck a tree. He was pulling a trailer with lawn equipment at the time of the crash. It's unknown if the trailer contributed to the crash. We mentioned our football coverage. Yes, tonight we are, of course, Southeast Tennessee's football headquarters, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Bradley Central High School on the road against Knoxville Farragut tonight. Kickoff is 7:30. 7:30. We've got different kickoff times, and so coverage on TOG 101.3 The Buzz tonight, and the Mix 104.1 app. Walker Valley home for homecoming. They'll take on Chattanooga Howard. Kickoff 7 o'clock. And you can get tickets early at the Town Squire, the Monogram Market, and Gobbles Automotive. Coverage on 99.1 FM. That's all the night. Plus, it's a big night all over the place. We got other big games. Follow the scores as they happen. Baylor McCallay's tonight, actually. Baylor at McCallie, that long-time rivalry game tonight. And, Bridget, our crew, our TV crew, will be down at Ooltewah High School tonight. We're branching out. Hey, Fruit Loops, I thought you couldn't go to Ooltewah anymore. Restraining order?
There's no reason I can be in Ooltewah.
Yeah? I heard you had a restraining order down at Tasty Donuts. You passed out one time, I hear.
No, I think you're thinking of Etowah.
Etowah, that's right. And I'm thinking of Bridget in the wine bar at the Wine Down. Sorry, I always get that confused. Same plaza. Anyway, hey, Fruit Loops, we're going to be down there. We're doing East Hamilton at Ooltewah tonight on mixtv.tv. We're branching out a little bit, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We're excited to be down there. I know we went down and visited them earlier this week, and they're excited to have us. So. Hopefully it'll be a great rivalry game tonight. Yeah, looking forward to it. And by the way, a big part of our coverage tonight will be the new Spirit City Church, a ministry of First Baptist Cleveland. Kelly Kanaus is going to be co-hosting the pregame with Shelton and Greg Phillips tonight, and all the Cleveland Ford pregame, by the way. And I may get Beerthaler down there while we're at it if we want to try to put some people to sleep. But anyway, that's all tonight. MixTV.tv. We'll have some contests of the game brought to you by Alon Planning Partners. So it's a big, big night tonight. We'll be at we'll do East Hamilton at Ooltewah. Their kickoffs at 7 o'clock. Bridget?
Okay, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's year-end model closeout time, and Don Ledford Chevrolet is saying yes to low interest rates and bonus cash during Chevy Truck Month in September. That's at Don Ledford Chevrolet, Northley Highway in Cleveland, and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working an accident on APD 40 at Westland Drive. That's going to be near the Coca-Cola plant, so be aware of that as you drive. They're telling us no injuries in that that, thankfully. So that should be cleared up and out of the way shortly. And as we're seeing here on the TDOT SmartWay cameras, some dense fog, some patchy dense fog in the area. So be aware of that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
National Coffee Day. We're playing this in honor of caffeine. And hey, now listen to me. It's a Hardee's Wake Up. Hardee's really upped their coffee game a couple of years ago. They have brand new coffee varieties and flavors and all kinds of stuff at Hardee's. Get a great breakfast at Hardee's this morning and you'll be jump. Be like Bridget's church on a Sunday night. Jump.
That's right.
Jump. Or when your pastor starts preaching and people jump out to lunch, for instance. Pop. Hardee's. Those too good to turn on. We got to go, too. We got so much going on. It's insane. We got a huge morning, busy morning this morning. And sticking there with us, 7:14, birthdays, anniversaries today, tomorrow, and Sunday. 423-614-6499. Call or text.
Hardee's 2 for $5. Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Breathe. There is a place where strength, play, community, and belonging meet, where all are welcome, with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of ability to pay. Join the Y now through September 30th and pay no joining fee. The Y, the place for all.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Renai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Save Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Truck rentals at All Safe Storage, where they have gates, electric gates, and video surveillance at all their locations. Inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 7:18 on a Friday morning, it's National Coffee Day.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have areas of patchy fog early in the day, partly cloudy later this afternoon, a high of 84 and a low of 59 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high of 86 and a low of 59, and then sunny again on Sunday with a high of 86. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 57 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
This is Pat. You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory is back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Mix. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Big morning here. Congratulations. Tina Ensley won Tallahassee, South Carolina tickets from us yesterday. We did a pop-up contest yesterday. Didn't tell anybody about it with our friends at Land Rover of Chattanooga. Thanks to Virgil Edwards, everybody down there. But Tina won the tickets. This half hour of Mix Mornings brought to you by Honey Baked Ham. They have some brand new game day packs, Bridget, which would be great to watch the games at Honey Baked Ham.
Yeah, that's right. They have their all-new tailgate packs there at Honey Baked. So they have 4 different options. So that's a great way you can just stop by there and pick up your game day tailgate packs there at Honey Baked. They're located in the Target Shopping Center so that you can complete your game day spread. You can also add a dessert with it as well. So lots of different options there.
Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to our friend Claudia Parker today, owner of Scooter's Coffee.
Are you serious?
Here on National Coffee Day.
Are you serious?
Yes.
She made that up.
How about that?
Somebody tell me, Dr. Taylor, is it really your daughter's birthday? I don't know about this. Maybe we can go the old personnel files at the city schools before she retired.
It's true.
Of course, I don't know what we would find there, but anyway. Anyway, happy birthday, Claudia.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're giving away, let me pause here, if you're just joining us. So at 8 a.m., we'll give away the first of 2 $25 Scooters gift cards. Let me say this to a lot of you. If you've not tried Scooters, you're really missing it. Keith Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling. Be a great day to try it. Hey, Sweetwater. Hey, Sweetwater. We ain't forgot about you. We got a Scooters coffee up there for you, too.
That's right.
So here's what you need to do. Call or text us if you want to win that $25 gift card from Scooters Coffee. First one at 8 a.m. We've been doing this since 6:30 this morning. Second one will start at 8 till 9. I think even this audience can understand that.
Yes.
Is that true, Steve? All right, 423-614-6499. Back to the list.
Back to birthdays. Luke Young is going to be 6 years old on Sunday. He's the son of Chris Young at Health Markets Insurance.
There we go.
Happy birthday, Luke. Trevor Ezell is 18 tomorrow, and Josh Cronin is 17 tomorrow. This birthday wish from Dad and Mom, Joey and Heather Ezell. They are very proud of both of their boys and love them dearly. So happy birthday, Trevor and Josh, tomorrow. Brantley Salyer is 12 years old today, a 6th grader at Cleveland Middle School. The birthday wish says he's funnier than his dad and Steve combined.
Well, he's smarter, too. I was going to say smarter than his dad, which, by the way, would not be hard. Good morning, Dr. Jeff and April Salyer this morning.
Emma Shryock is celebrating her very first birthday today. She loves the Lorax, her 2 big brothers, riding her dirt bike. That birthday wish from her mom, Callie. Also, Marcia Taylor is celebrating a birthday tomorrow. April Humphrey celebrating tomorrow. That is from her husband, who says she's always taking care of her family and never takes credit. Happy birthday, April. Leslie Berger Price is going to be 46 on Sunday. That is from her parents. She works over at Farm Bureau. Taylor Talley is having a birthday tomorrow. The birthday wish says wonderful daughter, sister, wife, and mom, and she lives in Florida. Happy birthday, Taylor. Kelly Mull is celebrating tomorrow. The birthday wish says that she's the neighborhood squirrel and bird feeder. So happy birthday, Kelly.
Well, she better be getting something for that.
Yeah. Sharon Shell is having a birthday tomorrow. This says to Aunt Sissy Sharon. Steve Montgomery is having a birthday today from his Prospect faculty and staff.
Guns.
Yes.
There we go, and we hope he gets a new shower from his son there with Montgomery Showers.
That's right. Yeah. Steve Crump is celebrating his birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday to him.
He's in Nashville now.
That's
Remember
right.
he got that new job. I don't. Does he live in Nashville?
I'm not sure.
Anybody know?
Not sure.
Where's Crop? He starts singing, we can hear him.
And then he shares a birthday with Representative Dan Howell. He's having a birthday on Sunday as well.
Yeah, the former anchorman.
That's right. Debbie Smith is having a birthday today from her granddaughter Sailor. And then Mickey and Brenda Reimer, they are celebrating their 51st wedding anniversary today. Congratulations to them. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, let's get to the news. We had reported earlier this week about a serious traffic crash out on Benton Pike, and it turns out that in fact the crash was fatal, as Robert Cruz Jr., age 53, was in a single vehicle crash. He hit a tree out there. Sadly, he died. And we're getting more details. We'll have more on that for you at the top of the hour. WBIR Television in Knoxville reports the mayor of Jefferson County, Tennessee, Mark Lee Potts, was arrested Wednesday in Bradley County for driving under the influence. Deputies report from the Bradley County Sheriff's Office that they received reports of about a man lying face down on the right shoulder of I-75. They found 8 beer cans in his car. Again, this is the mayor of Jefferson County, Mark Lee Potts. More on that to come. At 7:28. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Got a few more birthdays that just came in while we were reading the list. Megan Simpson is having a birthday today. Says she's an 8th grade teacher. I believe she's at Lake Forest, and she's also the cheer coach there. So happy birthday to Megan.
Why can we not confirm these things? Would it be very hard to confirm them? Lake Forest coaches are here. We're going to talk to them in a few minutes.
That's right.
Football coaches, big conference championship game tomorrow, 2 p.m. at Bear Stadium.
That's right. And then Pat Snyder and Gwen Goins are also celebrating birthdays today. So happy birthday to them. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's year-end model closeout time, and Don Ledford Buick is saying yes to low interest rates and trade assistance in September. That's at Don Ledford Buick on North Lee Highway in Cleveland, and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working to clear up an accident on APD 40 at Westland Drive. That's going to be near the Coca-Cola plant. They tell us no injuries in that, so that should be cleared up and out of the way shortly. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. If you need extra cash for the holidays, call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance, now located on 25th Street in front of Ace Hardware, 458-3007. Online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
And we are celebrating National Coffee Day. And here are some facts for you, Bridget, about, coffee. Today is National Coffee Day. Of course, the official coffee of Mixed Morning, Scooters Coffee. We're giving away 2 $25 gift cards to Scooters, one this hour and one next hour. Of course, you can enter, as we said, by calling or texting 423-614-6499. Let's see, did you know the world's most expensive coffee is from Asia? And it's a berry, actually, in Asia. It's Asian palm sauvée is what they call it. Brazil grows the most coffee on the planet. Vietnam is second. You can overdose on coffee.
Really?
Now, yeah, according to this, you can actually overdose on coffee, but you need to chug about 30 cups in under an hour for it to be toxic or deadly. Now, if you'd like to start a list, does somebody want to try that? We'll start the list here, okay? Bridget would like me to try that.
Yes.
Coffee does not exactly wake you up. What it really does, coffee blocks the hormone that makes you sleepy.
Okay.
A morning cup of coffee, fascinating, can activate parts of the brain involved with short-term memory and focus. You need to drink your coffee earlier. I notice you drink it. Exactly. I notice you drink it after the show. Here is decaf coffee. Decaffeination, which, by the way, I call useless brown water, is what decaf coffee is. But decaf removes 97% of the caffeine in coffee beans, as required by the FDA. So there's like 2 to 15 milligrams of caffeine in a decaf cup, depending on the brand. And here's the last one, dark and light roast coffee. Now, there's a little perception here about dark roast coffee, light roast coffee, whatever. Same content, same caffeine content. Doesn't matter.
Interesting.
Just got this from Kelly Howell. I'm not supposed to say that. Beecher Hunter, former president of Life Care Centers America. And now, by the way, did you realize, Bridget, Beecher Hunter is a pitch man for Lexus of Chattanooga?
Really?
He's doing TV spots. And Beecher, I hope that you and Lola got something out of it from Ed Emerson down there. But anyway, Beecher says you cannot overdose on coffee. My coffee heroes are Beecher Hunter, Alan Larkerman, and Paul Kahn. Somewhere in that order.
Yeah.
They do not drink enough coffee. They cannot drink enough coffee. And those are 3 pretty intelligent people, by the way. So yeah, Bridget, just remind everybody the contest was across a half hour here.
That's right. We are giving away a $25 gift card to Scooter's Coffee in honor of National Coffee Day and also Claudia Parker's birthday. So we're giving one away in the 7 o'clock hour and one in the 8 o'clock hour. So call or text us this morning, 614-6499.
And speaking of which, almost like it was planned.
What does amazing mean? Well, at Scooter's Coffee, it's the love that goes into each cup. It's supporting sustainable, small, family-driven farms that produce.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
All right, thank you, Roger Biggett. The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. And here's what's happening. I'm doing the weather because Sheridan's out getting married. And did she go to Vegas? I told her to, so I wouldn't have to go to her wedding tomorrow. I said, who gets married during football season? Anyway, do I have to go? Okay, we're all going, apparently. Let's see here. Hang on. See, I make fun of you doing the weather, and I can't do it. Partly cloudy, high of 83, low tonight 59. Tomorrow, oh man, tomorrow sunny and 83. Sunday, sunny and 83. That's going to be nice. All right, join us tomorrow at Westwood Baptist Church. Big event, folks. Hope you'll come out. 10 until 2. I'll be out there with the Dillard family, Terry and Matt and everybody, and the new 24/7 movement, our buddy Randy Bonner. So what it is, we're having a child car seat safety day, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Westwood Baptist tomorrow. I hope you'll come by. They're going to do safety seat inspections, installations, new child car seat assistance programs. Now, they're also going to have fire trucks, police cars, rescue vehicles. The children come out and look around at that. Free pumpkins and face painting for children. Oh, come on, barbecue. They've got all kinds of food out there tomorrow, and it's going to be a great day. Westwood Baptist tomorrow, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Also with our friends, the Broward County Sheriff's Department, Cleveland Police Department, also the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, and Green Acres is the place to be. That's tomorrow at Westwood Baptist Church. CHI Memorial Sports Desk is next. It's sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Have you heard the fall 2023 merchandise is arriving at the Town Squire? Yes, it's true. Larry and his staff excited over the new colors and styles arriving by Peter Millar, Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, and Southern Point, just to name a few. Styles and hanging out sports shirts. Also, quarter zips, jackets, vests, even t-shirts. Stop by, check them out. Outfitting their customers since 1977. The Town Squire, the shop that appreciates the customer. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. All right, let's begin with NFL Thursday Night Football last night. The Lions win in Green Bay 34-20. Braves swept the Cubs, finished that sweep last night here on Mix 104.1. 5-3 over Chicago. As we've said, the Braves the number 1 seed and the National League home field advantage throughout the playoffs, which begins on Tuesday. Not for the Braves. They begin not till next Saturday. Baltimore Orioles clenched the AL East, and they have had a 100-win season, best season in quite some time in Baltimore. High school volleyball last night. Cleveland volleyball ended regular season play with a tri-match at Maryville Heritage High School in front of the student body. Well, you do it in front of the student body, then you sweep them? Make all the poor little boys and girls cry? I mean, come on. Cleveland swept Heritage and Knox Catholic yesterday. Going to talk with our coaches from Lake Forest Middle School. They've got the big championship game tomorrow, Bear Stadium at 2 o'clock. More on that in a moment. The Ryder Cup. I understand Chuck Evans, thank you. He told me that the United States already big time behind to the to Europe at the Ryder Cup right now in Rome on NBC and USA throughout the weekend. We are Southeast Tennessee's high school football headquarters, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Tonight, 7 o'clock, Bradley at Knoxville Farragut. That kickoff tonight at Farragut is at 7:30. 7:30. Bradley at Farragut on Tog. 101.3 The Buzz. Howard at number 8. Walker, of course, Bradley number 1. Walker Valley number 8 in the state. They've got a homecoming matchup with Howard tonight. 99.1 FM and the Mix app. Cleveland off tonight. Other games. We with MixTV.tv will be at Ottawa tonight. East Hamilton at Ottawa on MixTV.tv. Pregame was Shelton, Kelly, Kanaus, and Greg Phillips. The Cleveland Ford pregame show starts at 6:30. Kickoff 7 o'clock. Supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. And you can watch it tonight. Spirit City Church, a big part of our coverage tonight. First Baptist Cleveland's new ministry in Ottawa at Ottawa Middle. It's the 20th season of Hardy's Friday Night Blitz. After the games, your phone calls with Andy Jenkins, Ryan Lovelace, and more tonight. All the scores and your calls. Other games tonight: Wartburg at Polk County, McMinn County at Ray County, Meigs County at McMinn Central, Copper Basin at Northwest Georgia Christian, and what a rivalry, Baylor at McCallie tonight. Mix 104.1, your home of the Tennessee Volunteers, presented by TVFCU. South Carolina will be at Tennessee. Tina Ensley will be there, courtesy of Mix 104.1, and Land Rover Chattanooga won our tickets yesterday. Tomorrow night, 7:30, right here, Mix 104.1 and the Mix app. SEC Saturday, presented by CHI Memorial, to begin our coverage tomorrow at 5 p.m. 99.1 is your home of the Dogs. Georgia on the Plains at Auburn tomorrow. 3:30, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group, 99.1 FM. Bengals Titans in Nashville, Sunday, 1 o'clock. Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, and NASCAR Talladega, Sunday, 2 o'clock. On Cleveland's home for NASCAR Talk, 101.3 The Buzz, presented by Dale's Heating and Air. Well, good morning, everybody. We have invited our coaches from Lake Forest Middle School, the football coaches, Josh Heineman, Kevin Green, and Coach Josh Gregory. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning. This Mix TV interview is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Visit us online at wholesalesupply.us.
A huge matchup tomorrow at Bradley. Tell us about it.
Yes, sir. We have our defense has done a great so far this year. We've given up 20 points total all year, and so this is actually one of the better teams that we've played. We played them earlier in the year and beat them 22-6. They have a really good quarterback.
And who is it?
Sevier County.
Sevier County.
Yeah, they have a really good quarterback, and so he throws the ball quite a bit. And so we're going to be challenged defensively to put him and control him. But defensively, we've done a great job, and so I think we'll be fine. But we just need to make sure we stay on our cues and execute tomorrow.
Coach Green, it's tomorrow. Talk about what this means to your team to advance to this.
Well, it's huge for the program, and it's huge for Lake Forest Middle School in general. Our kids are enjoying, and they've worked hard to do what we've asked them to do. Playing at Bear Stadium's huge for them. They'll get, on the turf and be there for those guys for next year.
That's very good. Coach Heineman, talk about tomorrow and how you're getting ready personally.
Yeah, we've done a lot of prep to get ready for this game. We've got every game that they've played all year, so we've done a lot of studying. We brought these kids with us last year. This is our second appearance in the championship game. So we told them, this is the goal. We want to get back here, and they've responded.
Coach Green, you think they're ready? You think your team is ready?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They prepared well all week. We spent 3 days at Bradley this week. Today will be our third day at Bradley this week practicing. So they're familiar with the stadium. They played in some of the kids played in the youth program who play at Bradley on Saturday mornings anyway. So we're continuing what they've already been through.
How important is that youth program?
Oh,
how important is it?
It's huge. It's building from the ground up, and we're preparing kids to go to the next level. Every day. And those guys are doing the same thing, and we get those guys, and then we move them on up to Bradley from there.
We're joined by coaches Kevin Green, Josh Heineman, Coach Josh Gregory from Lake Forest Middle School. The big championship with Sevier County is tomorrow, 2 p.m. We're actually going to cover it live with our friends at Bradley Central and Gwen Schroyer, their media department, on mixtv.tv tomorrow. Plus, Gary Onby. Gary will have the call on both on Talk 101.3 The Buzz tomorrow. Coach Gregory, you mentioned it. It's really unbelievable. You guys, like you said, you've only allowed 20 points.
Yes, sir.
All year.
Yes, sir.
All year. That's incredible.
This defense has been amazing and been just they're going at the ball, they're attacking, and because they can attack like this, they're able to just stop people where they're at. And we have a great defensive line that starts with them and be able to contain people, and then our back seven have done a great job of stopping the run up front and then controlling the pass on the backside. And so because of both of those things, we've had teams that we give them no shot. Like, okay, run the ball on us. I dare you. All right, now try to pass the ball on us. And so we've been able to balance both of those really well.
I did think it's unfortunate you took one of the tackle dummies and put Richie's face on it, which, I agree. I think it's probably a good idea they do that at home. Coach, they're nervous about laughing, by the way. Coach Heineman, are you offensive coordinator?
Yes, sir.
So talk about your offensive game plan for tomorrow. Well, don't tell us everything. But,
right. Well, it really runs through A.J. Nash. He really controls, he has the keys to control everything. If he sees something that's open that, maybe I didn't call right, he has the privilege to go ahead and change that and get us into the right thing, which is kind of rare for an eighth grader to do. Yeah. So our offense really runs through A.J.
Coach Green, I'll let you have the final word. I'm sure you'd love to welcome people out tomorrow to watch the game in person.
Oh, absolutely. We'd love for the whole community to come out and support Lake Forest Bruins football. These young men have worked hard for 2 years now, and we just need the support from everybody to come out and fill the stadium up. That's the reason we moved it to Bear Stadium.
The conference championship, 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock, yes, sir.
Tomorrow at Bear Stadium, Bradley Central High School, Lake Forest, and Sevier County. Good luck, guys. Bring the championship back, and we'd love to have the team in here sometime.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank
we'd
you,
love
sir.
to do that. Thank you, guys,
Thanks.
very much. Good luck.
Yep.
All right, again, repeating our coverage tomorrow, Lake Forest and Sevier County in that big championship game, 2 o'clock. We'll have it on mixtv.tv with Gary Owenby and also Talk 101.3 The Buzz. We're back in just a moment.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best buys, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 104.1 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Of Mixed Mornings, you can win. We're going to give the first $25 gift card away at 8 a.m. with a newly engaged Alison Pryor, by the way, Bridget, at that hour. Call or text to enter if you haven't yet. 423-614-6499 Journey.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
It's really her birthday.
I believe her.
Okay.
Luke Young is going to be 6 years old on Sunday. He is the son of Chris Young over at Health Markets Insurance. Trevor Ezell is going to be 18 tomorrow, and Josh Cronin is going to be 17 tomorrow. That is from Dad and Mom, Joey and Heather Ezell. They are very proud of both of them and love them so much. Brantley Salyer is 12 years old today, a 6th grader at Cleveland Middle School. Emma Shryock is celebrating her very first birthday today. She loves the Lorax, her 2 big brothers, riding her dirt bike. That is from her mom, Callie. Marcia Taylor is having a birthday tomorrow. April Humphrey is celebrating tomorrow. That is from her husband. Leslie Berger Price is going to be 46 on Sunday. That is from her parents. She works over at Farm Bureau. Taylor Talley is having a birthday tomorrow. Kelly Mull also celebrating tomorrow. Sharon Shell celebrating her birthday tomorrow as well. Steve Montgomery, principal at Prospect Elementary. That is from his entire Prospect faculty and staff. Steve Crump is celebrating on Sunday. Representative...
Let's go live to Jeff Lovingood. He took the job in Nashville, but does he live there?
I think he still lives in Stonewood.
He's still okay. Good.
Yes,
I
think he lives
number?
I think he lives right up the hill from me.
You know we're on the air.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know if you realize.
I serve at your pleasure today. I'm just here excited.
Well, okay. Well, do you have a Social Security number? I don't know.
I'm not going to give it out
You've
today.
lost your mind. All right. Let's go back over to you.
Representative Dan Howell celebrating on Sunday as well. Debbie Smith is having a birthday today. That's from her granddaughter, Sailor. Mickey and Brenda Reimer, they're celebrating their 51st wedding anniversary today. Megan Simpson is also celebrating a birthday. She is an 8th grade teacher. Pat Snyder celebrating along with Gwen Goins. And then Kyle Cornelius celebrating a birthday on Sunday. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Let's see. Well, he does so much, but he's, let's see.
Senior associate at First Baptist. Is that correct? Is that how I say it right?
You know what? I'm just happy to be in this community, serve at this great church, work with these tremendous people in the Lord.
Whatever.
And here today with you and Bridget with her strong gold.
You look at this.
A strong gold.
Well, she didn't make the
everywhere.
She didn't make the Bradley Hall of Fame. She's mad, and so she's wearing her black and gold.
Yeah, bless your heart.
And then we have, of course, that's Jeff Lovingood, also a Bradley County school board member, and Kelly Kanaus, who came back to the studio. I can't believe it.
I did. You didn't get rid of me that quick.
Well, you know, and I tell you what I want to talk about, a big night tonight is East Hamilton at Ooltewah. We're doing TV coverage tonight. We're going to be down there, mixtv.tv. You're joining us for a pregame, is that right?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to be a great night down there. We're going to watch a little rivalry game and get down with you guys on the pregame and talk a little shop, all things Ooltewah and that community.
Yeah, because Spirit City Church, Kelly, how many have you done it? 2 or 3 weeks now?
3 weeks. We've done 3 Sundays since. It's been unbelievable. So people from the community have been coming, and we've been just preaching Jesus, seeing people respond to Jesus, which that's what it's all about. But you know, it's been exciting because we just had just such a privilege of being able to partner with Ooltewah Middle School and launch that campus in the middle school, and the blessing for us has been not just to do church there, but to be in that community and lock arms with not only that school but other folks, and it's been incredible. God's been blessing it, and man, we're so excited.
And, you know what's interesting about Kanaus? He's from Tampa, so he doesn't really know. Tampa's really not in the South, really. It's South.
Well, what are you talking about? Of course it is.
You know,
I agree with you.
It's Tampa. But the fact of it is, he made this a bold announcement. He was going to have lunch on the grounds. But in the South, you don't say lunch on the grounds. You call it dinner on the grounds.
Dinner on the grounds.
Yes.
Yeah,
and so he made this big, bold statement on Sunday, off the cuff. Nobody was planning it. Nothing was going on. He stands up just like a really senior pastor would do, said, hey, you know what? We're going to have lunch on the grounds. When is that going to happen?
This Sunday at noon.
At noon.
Some of y'all ancient royal ambassadors need to coach us up on the old ways of the South of the church.
You know, he has lunch on they got dinner on the grounds. Which do you call dinner or supper? What do you call it?
Well, you know, I call it dinner, but my mother will call me about every night and say, what'd you have for supper, Junior? I'll say, you mean dinner. I said, you know, we're not back in 1855, but it's okay.
Well,
apparently you are.
No, I'm not, but they're going to have lunch on the grounds, which you call it dinner on the grounds. It doesn't matter, but they're going to have
They're going to have food.
Good fellowship at noon, right?
That's right, at noon, right?
What are we having, Kelly?
Oh, we've got barbecue catered. We're coming
strong. Come on.
Oh, yes. That's right.
So we'll be in Ooltewah at Spirit City Church on Sunday at noon. Now, what time does the service begin?
Our services are at 9:30 and 11 o'clock.
At Ooltewah Middle.
At Ooltewah Middle, and then we'll do lunch right afterwards. So bring your family, your kids, a lawn chair, watch some games, and just get to fellowship a little.
Come on,
Jeff Lovingood. This has been a goal of yours in the church to reach out in this area and really in this region.
Yes, you know, we're talking about the Great Commission and reaching your community and really all the way to the uttermost parts of the world. And so a part of that is your Samaria, and it's about 17 miles or 15 miles if you talk about Jerusalem, Samaria, those type of things in Scripture. But Ooltewah is a part of that process. And what God's doing in this community, in a lot of churches, and at First Baptist Church, you think about it, September 10th, we went from 3 services basically to 6 services. We have 4 services in Cleveland at 8, 9, 10, 15, and 11:30, and then you have 2 services at our Spirit City campus there in Ooltewah. So it's been exciting. The past 3 or 4 weeks have just been off the chart what God's doing, and it's just a tremendous community, a tremendous area, if you will, and Ooltewah and East Hamilton tonight. Do you know one of the most famous coach? You don't know this, Kanaus. Hartline would know this. One of the most famous coaches at Cleveland High School that also coached it at Ooltewah High School. What's his name?
Well, it'd be Benny Monroe.
Absolutely.
You got that right. And we were down there earlier this week at Ooltewah. They're excited. And I know there's excitement now. Beasley's freaking out. He just texted me. I'm going to do it in the voice that I hear the text message.
Please make sure everybody knows that lunch is in Ottawa, not in Cleveland. Because he's freaking out it's going to be at First Baptist Cleveland.
Well, we did say that if he would listen. It was at Spirit City campus.
Yeah, that's
Kelly Kanaus announced that, not Jordan Easley.
We don't want to have to go get some chicken.
Absolutely.
At 11:30.
Well,
that's how I heard the text. We're joined by Jeff Lovingood and Kelly Kanaus. It's Spirit City Church in Ottawa. And so you're going to be a big part of our game tonight and our coverage tonight. Jeff Lovingood, South Carolina, plays at UT tomorrow night at 7:30. You're the former chaplain during that last championship year.
You know, it's a great time in Knoxville. People got all upset about the Florida game, but, it's a process. And they play South Carolina tomorrow night, blackout there in Knoxville. And Shane Beamer will be bringing the South Carolina Gamecocks in.
You know Shane.
I know Shane. In fact, when I was a chaplain at Tennessee, he was a GA for Coach Fulmer at Tennessee, and we spent a lot of time together on away trips. And such a great guy and a good coach. His dad is a longtime coach at Virginia Tech, and he's doing well at South Carolina. So it's going to be a neat game. It's kind of like the revenge game because South Carolina got a hold of us last year in South Carolina, so they're coming to Knox Vegas tomorrow night, so it's going to be interesting.
Like Primetime would say, we coming. We coming. I be loving Deion. You got to love Deion Sanders.
One thing about Deion is this. He's pretty tough on those players.
Oh, man.
Socks a certain way. Yeah. You're going to be early to film time or the meetings. If the meeting starts at 7, you need to be there at 6:45 and to be ready for the meeting. And he's pretty tough on them.
Certainly so. Who do you got Saturday night? Who do you think? What's going to happen?
I think Tennessee will win the game, but I think it's going to be closer than the experts say. So it's going to be a close game.
Are you still, or that your bookie says, for instance? Now, are you still with Milton? Do you still you still think he should be quarterback?
One thing about coaches, you got the runner-up to the Heisman as the head football coach at University of Tennessee. He played quarterback, and he does watch film every day, and he goes to practice every day. So I am a preacher. I'm not the quarterback coach or the head coach at University of Tennessee. So I would say the runner-up to the Heisman, the head coach who goes to practice, might know a little bit more.
Come on, Steve. Come on, mark it down. That may be the first time in history the man doesn't have an opinion.
Did you hear this? What are you running for? Mayor of Knoxville? Like Burchett yesterday? What are you doing?
Stating the obvious. I know you got the San Francisco sweat top on, but
I got my 49ers. I'm representing this morning. My man Joe Montana.
I'm worried about you.
I love the 49ers. What about Brock Purdy? Is there a better story in football than Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant?
Well, you just went off Deion and went to Brock Purdy.
I mean, Deion.
5 stars.
Falcons and the Braves. All right.
What about the Braves?
Well, they're the best team in baseball.
I love when you say the Los Angeles Dodgers. Say it one time.
You love it when I say the Los Angeles Dodgers?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You love that?
Why do you say it like
the Los Angeles Dodgers?
The Los Angeles Dodgers.
That's what I used to live in close to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Kelly Kanaus, let's remind everybody, Spirit City Church in Ottawa. What's happening?
Right, man. It's a great place of worship, and SpiritCityChurch.com, all the details. But it's going to be incredible. Campus of First Baptist Cleveland, services 9:30 and 11.
Yeah. And we will we'll have you with us tonight. Is that right?
That's right.
You, Shelton, and Greg Phillips.
Oh, man. The battle of the bald-headed boys right there.
Hey, guys, stay put. Allison, can you hear me?
I sure can, yes.
Allison Pryor, say hello to Jeff Lovingood and Kelly Kanaus. Allison down at Local 3, meteorologist. How are you?
I am good. How are y'all doing today?
I'm good. Listen, so Pastor Lovingood and Kanaus, did you know that this young lady, she is also a Cleveland High School Hall of Fame elect, but she got engaged last weekend. Is that right? Is that right, Allison?
That is correct. Last Saturday.
I saw that on the news this week. All right, so we got 2 preachers here. And now, either if you'd like either one of them or both of them to do the marriage, the wedding, that'd be fine. I know you're not in the Baptist tradition, but Lovingood will cut his fee, I don't know, by $10. What about that?
I mean, any discount, I think, when you're planning a wedding is helpful and useful. Hey, we'll take the $10 off.
Jeff Lovingood, anything like say to Alison here?
Well, bless your heart. I know you're going to have a long, great, impactful marriage, and blessings to you and your future husband.
Oh, we got a picture, Alison. We're looking. Who is he?
That is Logan McKenzie, also a Cleveland native. If people who are listening know Lamar and Vicky McKenzie with State Farm.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Like a good neighbor, Lamar McKenzie is there at State Farm Insurance. Hey, tell Lamar I'm ready to say that again, so call me. Anyway. So where is that? That is beautiful. Where did that happen?
So that is at Macklemore, the golf course that's up on Lookout Mountain. And so they have a pretty overlook there that you can go to. And so we were standing there looking at the valley and the mountains in the distance at sunset. And, he told me all the sweet and wonderful things, and then got down on one knee and asked me to marry him. And I obviously said yes very quickly.
Big congratulations. Do we have a wedding date yet?
Not yet. So still trying to enjoy for this first bit just the joy and the happiness that comes with the proposal and engagement. And then hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll get down to that planning.
Well, I tell you what, though. So I have to attend. There's a young lady who works here named Sheridan Mosley. She does all of our social mediums and all this press releases, all this stuff. She's brilliant. But she's getting married during football season. So, Alison, I got to go to her wedding tomorrow. And I shouldn't say it like that. Mrs. Hartline says I get to go to her wedding tomorrow. Anyway, so here's a tip. There are 9 other months in the year, okay? And do my friend Lamar McKenzie a favor and Dr. Pryor, and let's not get married during football. See, that's all we ask. That's all we ask.
I'm going to try my best. Listen, I'm a football fan, too, so I understand. I've been to weddings and have watched a football game on a phone before, so I understand.
Yeah.
You have to say it does depend on when the venues are available and open. So
here we go. All right. Alison Pryor, well, congratulations, no kidding, to you and Logan. All right, so let's get a preview of the weekend weather from Local 3.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be fabulous for this weekend. This nice string of weather days that we've had here recently is going to continue today, tomorrow, and on Sunday. So that means those cooler, kind of refreshing fall temperatures in the morning time. You're going to hit the 70s by lunch, and then afternoon highs in the 80s. Today, the high about 84 degrees, but we're looking at about 86, 87 for Saturday and Sunday. You're going to get a whole lot of sunshine as well. I know we still need that rain. We got the rain on Wednesday evening. There's just not very many rain chances really for the next week. A couple of spotty showers possible today, but the weekend certainly looks like it's going to be dry. So great news for your outdoor plans, for going to the pumpkin patches, for the corn mazes. It's going to feel nice in the morning, but you still have that warmth for the afternoon. So it'll end up being a little bit above normal as we wrap up September and head into October.
So people watching MixedTV.tv, they're seeing the studio behind you. Over your right shoulder is the 3+U set with the great Julie Edwards. I'm sure she's going to be taping here soon. We've got a guest for her in studio. Kelly Kanaus would like to come be on the show and talk about the all-new Spirit City Church in Ooltewah, which is a ministry of First Baptist Cleveland. Can we get that arranged?
I mean, I'm sure that we can get that arranged. We can get a connection.
And who's the man that has his leg on David Carroll's news desk behind you over your left shoulder? What's going on?
That's our wonderful Curtis. If people ever watch the morning news, you're probably going to hear us mentioning Curtis.
Yes.
He operates our cameras on the morning team, and he's awesome. So he's chilling back there before the 3+U guests get in.
Curtis deserves to have his leg on David Carroll's desk. Curtis, we love you, buddy. You can hear me.
Love you.
Curtis, you're the man. All right. Hey, Alison, when can we see you on Local 3?
Yeah, every Monday through Friday morning from 4:30 to 7 a.m. on Local 3 News. Hope to see you then.
Lovingood, anything you want to say to Alison before we let her go here?
Blessings in your new endeavors with this great man. And
you know Lamar McKenzie, don't you?
Absolutely. What a great family.
Absolutely. What about it, Kelly? Anything?
Congratulations. We saw that hand kind of wave for a minute. He did good.
Oh, let me see that again. Yeah, let me see it, Alison. I missed that. Oh, That's got some State Farm written on it. What do you think, guys? I don't know.
It's there.
I don't know. Thanks, Alison. Have a great weekend.
All right, bye, y'all.
All right, guys, thank you so much. One more reminder. How do we get more information about Spirit City Church?
Best place to do that is, of course, any of our social medias, but spiritcitychurch.com.
All right, Lovingood, I'll give you the final word. What do you got?
It's going to be a great day. What a beautiful day it is outside.
I said a word, but
bless
of course
your heart.
You're going into 25 words.
Be nice to Bridget.
Okay. Good to see you guys. I'll see you tonight, Kelly.
Yes, sir. See you.
Lovingood, come on down if you want. Hey, I got some clarifications to make, too. The Bradley game starts at 7. We've got, I know, Damon just texted me. 7. The Walker Valley, and you're right on another one. Yeah, the Walker Valley game's at 7:30 because Howard is, they got to get the buses aligned and all of that. So help us spread the word here. It is 12 minutes after 8 a.m., and it's National Coffee Day. More on that in a moment.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. Capitol Hill still divided on how to fund the government with a shutdown less than 48 hours away and differences on what should be funded.
Border security is in the House bill, aid to Ukraine in the Senate bill. McCarthy spoke with independent Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema about a plan to bolster the border. Some senators are interested, but the Senate bill has significant bipartisan support the way it's written right now.
Fox's Chad Pergram speaking of the border. I got a visit from Elon Musk Thursday.
As an immigrant to the United States, I'm extremely pro-immigrant.
But
we should also not be allowing people in the country if they're breaking the law. That doesn't make sense.
Musk streaming on X. The United Auto Workers are set to expand their strike at noon today against GM and Stellantis. It's unclear whether Ford will be targeted if no progress is made. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Good morning, everyone. Mix 1041, Talk 1013 The Buzz. We're on MixTV.tv. And Bridget, it's National Coffee Day, so we've got a brand new prize here. Let's go to that for the hour.
That's right. We have another $25 gift card to give away to Scooter's Coffee in honor of National Coffee Day. So to win that, you can qualify right now. Call or text us 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line. Text us on the Sell with Darren text line. Again, our number 614-6499.
We've been doing this since 6:30 this morning, so if you've already registered either on the phone by calling or texting, you do not need to register again. However, if you've not, go ahead and get involved. Local and state news. And we reported Wednesday about a serious car crash on Benton Pike that had the road closed there for several hours. Many of you remember this. Well, now we've learned the crash was deadly. Robert Cruez Jr., age 53, was involved in a single car crash that took his life. According to the Highway Patrol's preliminary report, Cruez was driving a 2001 Ford F-150 westbound on Benton Pike at about 1:50 p.m. when his truck struck a tree. Cruez was pulling a trailer with lawn equipment at the time of the crash. It's unknown if the trailer contributed to the crash. WBIR Knoxville reporting the mayor of Jefferson County, Tennessee, Mark Lee Potts, was arrested Wednesday in Bradley County for driving under the influence. According to the Bradley County Sheriff's Office, deputies first received reports about a man lying face down on the right shoulder of I-75, lying on the interstate. When they investigated, they found 8 beer cans in his vehicle, and he failed a sobriety test, taken into custody for driving under the influence. Again, that is the mayor of Jefferson County, Tennessee, Mark Lee pots. And we are Southeast Tennessee's football headquarters, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Big night tonight, folks. And look, we do have corrections to make on the kickoff times. We live in an era where the kickoff times are different in several different places, so bear with us here. Bradley Central is on the road to Farragut tonight. Kickoff time is at 7 o'clock at Knoxville Farragut. That's on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix app. Now, Howard will be at Walker Valley. That is now at 7:30. That is because of there's a transportation issue with Chattanooga Howard. So follow me here. That Walker Valley game is a homecoming game tonight if you're going out there. That's a 7:30 kickoff. All right? 7:30 kickoff at Walker Valley. I'm just repeating premises here because we were wrong earlier. Bradley at Farragut is at 7. Walker Valley hosting Howard at 7:30. Okay? So Cleveland High School's off tonight. And then we will have MixTV.TV coverage of the rivalry game, East Hamilton at Ooltewah. That kickoff's at 7, and we are on the air at 6:30 with the Cleveland Ford pregame. So big night tonight. Follow all the scores and more on the Mix 104.1 app, the Southeast Tennessee Football Headquarters page on the app. That's at download at mymix1041.com.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Key Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's time to close out summer and start the fall right by saving big on a Don Ledford pre-owned car, truck, or SUV during their September year-end closeout event. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Just talked with dispatch. They do tell me that accident on APD 40 is still there in the roadway. APD 40 at Westland Drive near the Coca-Cola plant. No injuries in that, so that should be cleared up and out of the way shortly. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA, where all are welcome with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of income. Join them between now and September 30th, which is tomorrow, and pay no joining fee. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses.
Choosing the right health care plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 104.1 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
87 and a low of 59. Sunny on Sunday as well with a high of 86. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 58 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Well, here we go. It's our friends from Chattanooga Sports, Tim Morgan, Brant Donlin. Guys, good morning.
Good morning.
I can't believe you made it before 10 o'clock coming from Chattanooga.
Well, once again, I was going a little fast because I figured you'd say something.
Well, and you're doing good because I did tell you the congressman would be calling in live from Washington. I know you're heading up there to try to settle this shutdown, so thank you for what you're doing, Tim.
Yeah, and so I want to talk to you about that.
Please do.
So I see politicians are allowed to have their picture on your wall.
That's it.
In your lobby.
That's right. Elected officials, what we'd call them, not just politicians.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did we get there?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you what I've told I've told your friend Shelton this before, Brant. We've got a space just for you guys, and I tell you where it's going to be.
Wait to see where.
Is it in that blue can right outside on the street?
Well, actually, it's where it normally sits. Bridget, if you'll take them to the back of the building, it's going to face the greenway. The beavers and the squirrels and the rabbits are going to love it.
Wonderful.
That's just great.
Feels just like home.
Exactly. The doghouse.
The doghouse.
Tim, you guys are setting the woods on fire. No kidding. Chattanooga Sports. Tell me what the latest is, and we'll work our way to football.
Well, the latest is immediately when we're done with you, we're going down to Chester Frost Park to start walking through preparation for an outboard drag boat World Championships that's going to be in Dallas Bay. That's happening this weekend.
Yeah.
So it's going to be we have over 70 boats coming in from Canada and all over Louisiana, Texas, all over the nation to do a little drag boat racing up at Chester Frost. That's going to be cool. The first 2,000 people that come through our turnstile, it's $10 per person per day, will get earplugs. So if you have sensitive ears, you can still come out and watch these boats catch air, come down. It's pretty cool.
And that's funny. You say we do the same thing here. The first 2,000 people who listen get earplugs. So we hand them out at Mix 104.1, and the earplugs are big with our audience.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call you out.
Okay, go ahead.
All right,
go ahead.
You are too scared. We invited him to come on one of these boats and get the true Top Gun experience on the water.
Yes.
You're scared.
No, I have a busy schedule.
I bet.
I nominated Bridget, and she wouldn't do it either.
And you also said that Shelton needs to up your life insurance before you go get in one of these boats. I think that's what
I need to get life. Well, my wife told me I need to get life insurance. I don't know what that means. Anyway, Brant, I love the fact that you guys. You guys have got great traditional sporting events, but stuff like this. Some unique stuff you guys bring in.
Absolutely.
Mr. Unique.
Mr. Unique.
Tell us some of the sports that you work with.
Oh, my goodness. Well, let's try to keep this, let's keep the viewers attracted here, right?
Yeah.
So
it's like Wide World of Sports with Jim McKay.
Have you seen ESPN, the Ocho?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good rundown.
Sheldon and I actually made a joke about the Ocho yesterday, and I can't repeat it. Bridget would have to leave town. Anyway.
But we do a lot of interesting sports throughout the year. Our biggest one we just came off of pickleball, adult seniors, Tennessee Senior Olympics pickleball championships, over 650 participants. And, something like that in the convention center, I think 32 courts they put down. It's awesome just to see that, activate that space. But you talk about the stuff that we do, from badminton to Ironman, everything in between.
Grass volleyball.
Grass volleyball coming up next weekend down at Camp Jordan. Grass volleyball.
Grass volleyball.
Yeah, AVP. So they're going to be their grass nationals.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's hopefully around 1,000 people coming to town for that. It's going to be a nice little interesting weekend kicking off October, really.
Yeah, and we're always constantly looking to continue to diversify the portfolio of events that we host. We're targeting some pretty cool potential projects, but I don't want to jinx the opportunities and tell you right now. I am a little superstitious in that.
It ain't worth it.
But it's you find the passion, you'll find the following. People will travel to compete in it, and if we have the venues, why not? do it.
We're joined by Tim Morgan, Brant Donlin. You know, Tim, I was looking at I guess the Times Free Press. Chattanooga, you guys hosted, your overall company hosted a summit, a tourism summit this week in Chattanooga. You know, especially the sports tourism funds and revenue that is just incredible that your organization brings in, really not just for Chattanooga but for this entire area.
And it's not just our organization. The community is the attractor, right? So there's a lot of companies and organizations that are in the tourism hospitality industry. With all of us working together as one team, we ultimately are driving $1.6 billion for Hamilton County specifically, but it absolutely touches the surrounding region. So we're the tip of the spear, but there's a lot of people that there's a lot of organizations that drive that economic benefit.
Tim Morgan, Brant Donlin join us with Chattanooga Sports. We got acquainted with you guys when you did, I said at the time, you pulled off what I thought was the impossible, to bring the Blue Cross Blue Shield Bowl, the high school football championships to Chattanooga, been in Middle Tennessee at least since the 1960s. Give us an update where we are, Tim, and then Bran, and just tell us what's happening.
Well, it's going to be an exciting weekend. I'm really hoping that a lot of the undefeated local teams maintain their dominance and can make it. I think you have a couple up here that are looking pretty strong. Once again, I don't want to say their name because I don't want to jinx them. Yeah. But man, I'm really superstitious, Brandon.
I know, because he said their names the last couple of years, and then immediately after they went downhill.
It's like a Sports Illustrated cover used to be. You just are John
100%.
Madden.
The Madden video game.
Whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So we're halfway through the season. There's still much football to be played. What we like to see for the Blue Cross Bowl is a good mix of local participation. And when I say local, I'm saying within the region, from here all the way down Marion County. If Polk County can get in, let's come on,
absolutely.
Polk. And obviously we'd love to see some Hamilton County schools in it, but we also need those teams that will travel in to compete. All right, we need to see the brightest and the best across the state. It can't just be a gimme. We want to see some high, top-notch quality high school football at Finley Stadium the very first weekend in December.
Brant, it's just a huge deal, isn't it, for all of us around here?
It really is. I mean, you said it when it hasn't been here in, 60 years, or hasn't been here at all. I think the opportunity for this community to host something like that really puts spotlight. We love football in the South, right? Yep. Great opportunity, I think, for Chattanooga. Like Tim said, get the local teams involved, bring in from out of town, really puts us on display, I think, for our entire state.
And I'm going to throw this out there too. Even if your team doesn't, you don't have the strength to necessarily make it to the state championships, we're offering up a football TSSAA football player package where a team can come experience the Blue Cross Bowl and hopefully plant the seed for what you need to be working on if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, and you still have some time to potentially make it to the ship.
Yeah.
All these kids want to. You're playing football to compete at the highest level, to make it to a championship, whatever that may be, from your
little pee-wee football,
the Choo-Choo Bowl.
Yeah,
my boy Efren does.
Yep.
All the way to trying to make it to collegiate football. So,
all right. Well, let's. How do people get more information and go ahead and get that information about the Blue Cross Bowl?
Yeah. So if they would go to CHAChampionships.com, be able to go on there. You'll find our girls state soccer championships information coming up at the end of October, and as well as the Blue Cross Bowl there at the end of November, beginning of December. So you can go on there, find all information, buy tickets, find out about parking, venue, our pavilion with all of our space down there.
All right. I want to welcome into the conversation Congressman Chuck Fleishman, live from Washington, trying to avoid a government shutdown. Good morning, Congressman.
Good morning, Steve. Rough times in Washington, D.C., but always great to be with you and the wonderful people of Bradley County, sir.
Well, thank you, buddy. Hey, give me 1 second here. I want you to say hello to two men You talk about the economy, especially in the Chattanooga region. Congressman, I have Tim Morgan and Brant Donlin here, part of Chattanooga Sports. They do so many great events in the Chattanooga area. They're in the studio right now. We got to thank them for what they do for the tourism, especially as far as the revenues are concerned.
Fantastic, and I thank them for their supporting sports. That's very important. As you know, I played congressional sports and have for years. I think that's such a great thing that our region and our country can be proud of, our great athletics programs and professional sports as well.
And Tim, he's being a little modest. He was the MVP of the last congressional baseball game, by the way.
Well, if you want to bring that game down to the Chattanooga region, we'll be more than happy to.
Well, you know, you are so correct. Years ago, after we played our game in Washington, D.C., this has gone on for over 100 years, gentlemen. The thing that we did, we took a traveling team of Republicans and Democrats working and playing together, going and playing teams around the country. So that would be a great unifier, I think. Sports is incredible. We had the congressional football game last night, and things were moving very rapidly, but thank you for your commitment to sports.
Well, Congressman, I want to pick up with you now and just give us the latest. What are you hearing there in Washington? Obviously, the entire nation now focused on 12:01 a.m. Sunday morning.
Understandably. Well, Steve, 4 months, and I have to emphasize months, as Tennessee's appropriator in the House and the chairman, if you will, the cardinal of the Energy and Water Subcommittee, House Republicans have been working very hard on appropriation bills and working toward funding the government. I am in the camp that wants to keep the government open. We do not want to have a government shutdown. I know we're getting some calls from constituents who say, well, just shut it down. That is a disaster, and it ultimately costs more money, and it will ultimately reopen. But I have worked. I've been on the floor till 2 o'clock Tuesday morning, midnight, the last couple of nights, working hard on trying to get some consensus. In a nutshell, we are not in a good place right now. The House, the Senate, and the White House, all three groups will have to come to an agreement, and we are not there yet. All three have very different views. My party, our party, controls the House. The Republicans, the Democrats control the Senate and the White House. That obviously is a dynamic, not a good dynamic for us in the negotiation process. But we're going to have to just stay here and continue to work through this. I am committed, Steve, to staying here, working day and night, as I have for months, to get this done for the people of not only Bradley County and the 3rd District of Tennessee, but really for the American people, sir.
We're joined by Congressman Chuck Fleishman. You know, Congressman, there has been talk, especially as you mentioned, or we've heard about one wing, we should say, I guess, of the Republican Party there in Congress, about possibly ousting the Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy. I know we had Congressman Tim Burchett on from Knoxville yesterday. He is saying he would be for that instead of passing any kind of spending bill, as he said, with the Democrats. Where is that this morning? What do you think is going to happen there?
Well, this is what I think will happen today. In the Republican-controlled House, we will have a continuing resolution bill up. I will be voting for that bill. That bill will not be taken by the Senate or the White House. That will not be the bill that will be passed. But it is a responsible bill. It's got border security, it cuts spending, and it does a lot of things. It creates a commission to deal with the long-term spending crisis that we all face in this country. And whether you're a Republican like me, a Democrat, or an independent, we have got to have that conversation with the American people. You have no idea, Steve, how many conversations I have with members of my own party that don't know where we're spending the money, okay, as a federal budget. Hence, their conclusions and their solutions are partial. So we've got to get the truth out to the American people. Having said that, we will have a vote today. I do not know if that vote will pass. Sadly, I will say this sadly, I think we are probably headed for a government shutdown. I've done everything in my power and will continue to work towards keeping the government open, but it does not look good right now. Again, the dynamics are the Republican House, the Democratic Senate, and the Democratic White House with bona fide differences. The Senate actually has a bill out there. I wish they had sent us a clean continuing resolution for about a month and a half. They put some additional things on there that are just going to drive Republican votes away from it in the House. That is a problem. Speaker McCarthy, candidly, has been doing everything possible to try to keep the government open, to try to work with our Republican moderates, our Republican center-right people, such as myself. I'm in the Republican study group, so I'm in the center-right group, and then our friends in the Freedom Caucus, so the further right group. So we've got three groups, literally, that the Speaker is trying to work with literally a 4-vote majority and some members out. Bear this in mind. We had one member have a bull fall on him and hurt him. He just got back. Steve Scalise has been in cancer treatment. The man's incredible. He goes to MD Anderson, gets his treatment, and comes back and votes. We lost a member to retirement. So those margins, Steve, are razor thin, and our constituents have to understand the dynamics of that. But I will be here working constantly to get things done. Plus, if I may, the energy and water bill for the House, which I wrote as the chairman, is a very, very good bill. That has yet to be passed on the House floor. We have passed some bills on appropriations already.
We're joined by Congressman Chuck Fleishman live from Washington. As you hear and see that Congress is working to avoid this shutdown, which the clock is ticking. What obviously, Congressman, people listening here in Southeast Tennessee are watching us. What would it mean to them? Let's say the government does shut down. What does that mean in layman's or practical terms? Or people, for instance, like Tim Morgan, who really can't understand anything. You're welcome.
Well, candidly, this will be the 4th government shutdown in 13 years if it happens that we have been through. One, sadly, was 28 days. One was only like 2 days. So the length and duration of the government shutdown will certainly affect its magnitude. For example, if it were to shut down for a day or two, not much. If it shuts down for a week or two, literally, the troops don't get paid, veterans' benefits are at risk. And here's the thing that we've got to stress. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that Joe Biden is in the White House. I don't support his policies, but the White House, the administration, will control then where the limited funds will be spent. So they can target cuts to hurt Republicans. They can target cuts to hurt things that they don't support and to put money where they do support it. So a government shutdown is not only costly because the government will reopen. Guess what? When it reopens, all of those people who were furloughed will be paid in full. It's a terrible situation to go through. It does not resolve anything. What we need to do as responsible legislators is keep the government open while we're working towards fiscally responsible solutions. And that's been what I have been shouting from the mountaintops to my conference, to people on the other side of the aisle, to our friends in the Senate, and even to the administration. So I'm of that mindset. Work hard to keep it open. Let's get fiscally much more responsible. But let's talk to the American people about where we're really spending the money. And that's what this bill today does that's on the floor. That's what I'm going to be supporting it, is it's going to create a commission that will basically have its recommendations take effect in the next Congress so it doesn't get unduly politicized. We're going into a huge election cycle, a national election cycle, Steve, and politicians, understandably, are afraid to tackle the tough issues. Well, the tough issues have come home to roost. I'm not afraid to tackle them. I'm not afraid to be honest with my constituents because they know I'm going to stay up here and do the best job and represent the values of the great people of the 3rd District of Tennessee.
Congressman Chuck Fleishman, live from Washington. Congressman, I know you're extremely busy. I really appreciate you taking the time out to speak with us here this morning.
Yes, sir. Well, Steve, thank you for what you do. To all of our friends, please continue to pray for our country. We've got the greatest country in the world. We have got to come together and work through these difficult times. But, Steve, we can do it, and we will do it. And God bless you all.
All right, Congressman Chuck Fleishman, thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Live from Washington, Congressman Fleishman. I do want to I'm going to bring Tim Morgan and Brant Donlin back in. They remind me right now of the old men on the Muppets who are heckling the congressman. Wait.
Time out.
Wait. What?
Time out.
Huh? What?
Where's the... Oh, my goodness.
No, here.
I can't.
Is this how we get treated?
No, this is the last time I'm coming into the studio.
Thank God. Here. What? Do you promise?
He still wants that picture
This
first.
is coming from a guy that only brings out the San Francisco 49ers sweatshirt when they're winning.
Where's your Panthers shirt?
They're losing. and my Alabama quarterback is getting his butt.
He used to work for the Carolina Panthers and I guess support Bama. Is that right?
Well, I went to Bama.
You went? Well, okay. I guess
I
went there. Just went.
I graduated from
Bama. Well, whatever. Here, my point was, did you hear the congressman say terrible?
Yes.
Terrible. Well, I thought I was talking to Charles Barkley.
You know he lives in Tennessee.
Who?
The congressman, when he's not in D.C.
Was he Charles Barkley? I mean, all of a sudden he's terrible? That's terrible.
That is kind of Alabama.
Whatever.
That is kind of
Guys, I want to just let you recap here. And how do we get all the information about what you guys are doing?
Yeah, if you go to CHAchampionships.com, you can view our TSAA championships we have this year, starting with girls soccer in October, at the end of October, and then Blue Cross Bowl at the end of November, beginning of December. But always go to our website, ChattanoogaSports.com. You can find all of our information, upcoming sporting events, including outboard drag boat this weekend.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's a beautiful weekend, too.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be a lot of fun.
Weekend.
Yeah.
And I can assure you that your logo will never be on our website.
Why? What's the matter? Come on!
You're trying to get us in trouble with the congressman.
Well, I was trying, and I did the best I could. Tim Morgan, Brant Donlin, guys, no kidding. Thanks so much for all you do. You're doing it for the whole region, and we really appreciate it.
We greatly appreciate you allowing us to come on here for the last time.
For the last time. The Rolling Stones had a song, "This Will Be the Last Time." I'm going to play that. All right, guys, thanks so much. Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Go back south. We don't need you up here.
I appreciate
Brant,
it.
go home.
I'll just go right across the road.
Just around the corner here. I'll see you at Publix or wherever, Food City, whatever. All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. And, of course, they are a big part of our mixed TV coverage tonight, East Hamilton at Ottawa. Coming up, we got a lot more to come. Plus, hey, Bridget, who won our first Scooters gift card here on National Coffee Day? We just gave one away.
That was LaRonda Cochran. Congratulations.
All right, LaRonda. Help me, LaRonda. Help me get her out of my heart, the Beach Boys. No, I think it'll help me, Rhonda. Anyway, well, close. We've got a second Scooters gift card, Bridget, but we've only got let's give it about 15 after. We've had a lot of other stuff going on here.
Okay, you can win a $25 gift card to Scooters Coffee in honor of National Coffee Day. Call or text us 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line or text us on the Selwood Darren text line, Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Again, our number is 614-6499.
Stop and listen.
20, 15, 10, 5.
Breathe. There's a place where strength, play, community, and belonging meet, where all are welcome, with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of ability to pay. Join the Y now through September 30th and pay no joining fee. The Y, the place for all.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Come to town. Mermaid Mattress will always be your local place to get a better mattress at a better price.
For today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 84 and a low of 58 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high of 86 and a low of 58. Sunny again on Sunday with a high of 86. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 59 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. This sports report sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. See Ricky Hentz and his staff if you need cash. Solutions Finance of Tennessee in the Cook's Food Store Plaza. All right, in sports this morning, Lions beat the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay last night on Thursday Night Football, 34-20. Braves swept the Cubs, finished that last night 5-3. Of course, the Braves, the number one team in the National League playoffs, which begins officially Tuesday. Braves would not play because of that home field advantage until next weekend. The Baltimore Orioles clinched the American League East last night. In volleyball, Cleveland High School ended their regular season play. They had a tri-match yesterday at Heritage High School in Maryville in front of the student body. Cleveland, the defending state champions, swept Heritage and then swept Knoxville Catholic. Lake Forest Middle School will play Sevier County tomorrow for their conference championship. That's tomorrow at 2 o'clock at Bear Stadium at Bradley Central High School. We will have coverage with Gary Ownby. on mixtv.tv and on TOG 1013 The Buzz tomorrow. The Ryder Cup has already started between the United States and Europe, and that's in Rome. And we understand the United States is already, Chuck Evans was telling us, already behind big time there. They have not won. The U.S. has not won the Ryder Cup in Europe in 30 years. Southeast Tennessee's high school football headquarters. We are your headquarters, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group tonight. And folks, we need to get the start times to you because there have been a couple changes. Bradley at Farragut tonight, number 1 in the state. Bradley Central High School at Knoxville Farragut tonight. 7 o'clock kickoff. TOG 1013 The Buzz and on the Mix app. Howard High School at Walker Valley. They're number 8 in the state. Walker Valley is. It's homecoming. They will kick off at 7:30. They will kick off at 7:30 at Walker Valley tonight. That's on 99.1 FM and the Mix app. Cleveland is off tonight. It's their bye week. We will be mixtv.tv. We will be down at Ottawa tonight. East Hamilton at Ottawa. Big rivalry game down there. Pre-game at 6:30. It's the Cleveland Ford pre-game. Kickoff at 7 o'clock, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. And the 20th season of Hardy's Friday Night Blitz after the games tonight, right here on Mix 1041 and mixtv.tv. Other games tonight: Wartburg at Polk County, McMinn County at Ray County, Meigs County at McMinn Central, Copper Basin at Northwest Georgia Christian, and Baylor McCallie is tonight. Baylor at McCallie. Mix 1041, your home of the Tennessee Volunteers. Presented by TVFCU. Tomorrow night, South Carolina at Tennessee. Tina Ensley is going to see the game for free. She won tickets with Land Rover Chattanooga and Mix 1041 yesterday. Congratulations, Tina. Tomorrow night, 7:30 kick right here, Mix 1041 and the Mix app. It's all presented by CHI Memorial. Also, 99.1 FM is your home of the Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia at Auburn tomorrow, 3:30. And that's supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Bengals at the Titans Sunday, 1 o'clock. Mix 1041, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. NASCAR at Talladega Sunday on your home for NASCAR in Cleveland. TOG 1013 The Buzz, presented by Dale's Heating and Air. We have breaking news nationally just a moment ago. We just learned that Senator Dianne Feinstein has passed away at the age of 90. NBC News is reporting that Senator Feinstein, the former mayor of San Francisco, has battled some very, very difficult health issues over the last several weeks and several months, has died. She has, apparently this has just happened. She has died at the age of 90. I'm sure Fox World and National News will have more on that at the top of the hour. Just getting that bulletin in from NBC News. Again, Senator Dianne Feinstein, a very powerful member of the Senate over her decades of service, has died at the age of 90.
At CHI Memorial, a team of stroke specialists offer comprehensive neurovascular.
Why Rhino come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
With National Coffee Day, which is appropriate. Happy birthday, Claudia.
She made that up, by the way. I don't think it's really her birthday.
Luke Young is going to be 6 on Sunday. That he is the son of Chris Young over at Health Markets Insurance. Trevor Ezell is going to be 18 tomorrow, and Josh Cronin is going to be 17 tomorrow. Both those birthday wishes from Dad and Mom, Joey and Heather Ezell. They are very proud of them both and love them very much. Brantley Salyer is 12 years old today, a 6th grader at Cleveland Middle School. Emma Shryock is celebrating her very first birthday today. Marcia Taylor celebrating tomorrow. April Humphrey also having a birthday tomorrow. Leslie Berger Price is going to be 46 on Sunday. Taylor Talley having a birthday tomorrow, along with Kelly Mull and Sharon Shell. Steve Montgomery, principal at Prospect Elementary, is having a birthday today. Steve Crump celebrating on Sunday. Representative Dan Howell celebrating on Sunday. Debbie Smith having a birthday today. Mickey and Brenda Reimer, they're celebrating their 51st wedding anniversary. Megan Simpson having a birthday today. Sunday, along with Pat Snyder and Gwen Goins. Kyle Cornelius celebrating on Sunday, and Brandy Peels is going to be 40 on Sunday. That is from her bestie. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Now go get some oxygen. My goodness. We're joined now by our longtime friends in the Cleveland Public Library. We have Andrew Hunt, who's the executive director, and Keisha Parks, our longtime friend. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Thank you for having us here.
I know this is a big day, and first of all, Andrew, I want to begin with you because 100 years. I know we've been celebrating that this year of our library. How's it been going?
It has been a wonderful year, and a lot of it celebration events that we've had, children events for all ages, and so there's still some left that people can participate in. One of them is coming up this month. Next month, we're almost to this.
Yeah, we're on the border here. Yeah.
So in October, mid-October, I think October 20th and 21st, which is a Friday and Saturday.
Well, hey, it's okay. That's all right.
Keisha's here to help you.
It'll all make sense here in a minute.
So she is there. It's going to be a Friday night and then a Saturday matinee and an evening play. It's called The Gift.
Yeah.
And it's talking about the history of the Cleveland Public Library.
Wow.
So, and we're talking about the 100-year history. So it gives little stories and tidbits of what's happened, how the library came about, how the houses came about. We probably have the most unique facilities in the country as far as the house portions and the new portions. And it just doesn't stop with the old. I mean, there's a lot of new programming and interesting things that happen at the library. So it's been a great year. So that's one thing, and all you need to get in is a library card. Now, the library cards are going to be issued at the door. The other thing is, if you're from out of town, if you have a library card from your hometown library, that will get you in.
Wow.
No charge.
Wow.
Now, if you want to make a donation, I'm sure that the foundation would be happy to do that. But it's going to be a neat event. It's a musical. Connie Gatlin helped to write this and the music. We've had some local talent help do the arrangements, so it's going to be an exciting time. And then we have a couple of library tours that are still happening in the month of October and November. So, but there's some opportunities coming up for people to still participate and come in. You're always welcome to come into the library anytime. There's so much to offer.
Library is such a central part, Keisha, of this community and your many visits with us over the years. You guys just do so much. You really do.
We have a lot of fun, and usually
You can move that mic, Keisha. Let's get a little closer. There we go.
Is that good?
All right, there we go.
All right.
You can move.
Short. We have a lot of fun, and usually I've been coming in representing the Youth Services Department and all the programs that we have to offer, our story times, collaborations with the Junior Auxiliary, and being able to provide good programming for children and families. But today,
after I'm retiring, today is my last work day. I'm still officially on the clock till the end of September 30th, tomorrow night at 11:59.
Like the government shutdown almost. I mean, we're just hoping. All right.
Hey, I'm always going to be a library supporter.
You got it.
And be
How many years, Andrew?
Very close to 30. February 1st would be my 30th year. So.
Wow. Well, you've got an announcement, I believe, to make here. Is that right?
Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
What?
So after the retirement, I take control of the reins.
Yes. Yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How could I forget? No.
Yeah.
I love Keisha. Has been a great person.
Yeah.
When I brought her into the library, I knew she was the one for the children's the youth services librarian, and I said when I knew I was going to say, listen, Keisha, you need to apply. I believe in her. I believe the strengths she has and will help take the library. I knew the 100th anniversary was a great year for me to transition out. Hey, getting to an exciting year, but then starting a new library director for the next 100 years.
I tell you, Keisha, this is so perfect. There is no one who deserves this role more than you. You are beloved here. The people think the world of you. And now, the executive director of the Cleveland Public Library. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How does that sound to you? How does it make you feel?
I'm still sort of, it's like coming to work. And so I think I'm looking forward to the opportunity to just move us forward into the next 100 years. I feel honored to be like that first step after 100 years. I'm looking forward to like new opportunities for our library. I'm looking forward to cultivating more relationships in the community and building those relationships and making them stronger. I'm looking forward to working with the staff to make our team like solid and just confident to serve our community. Mm-hmm. And so I'm thankful, I'm grateful. I count it all joy to be able to walk into this step. And this is a blessing. I would not be here first without God. And definitely without Mr. Hunt and his encouragement over the years. The last 12 years have been so encouraging and to push me towards being a better leader, and that wouldn't have been possible without Mr. Hunt. And so, but I'm grateful.
And like I said, when we go back to the library, our goal, we're not perfect. Hey, we know we have our shortcomings, but we want to serve our community the best. We want to be the best public library in the state of Tennessee. And I believe, thankfully for the city and county support, but we want to continue that growth to serve the Bradley County community. And I know Keisha's going to fight for that. So
it's for any organization to be around for 100 years, that is an unbelievable accomplishment. And Andrew, thank you for what you've done for right at 30 years. You've just done an incredible job, and congratulations to you and your family. I know that you'll still be very busy.
Oh yeah.
I know your wife. You're going to be very busy. So it's going to be great. Keisha, and my goodness, we just think the world of you, and obviously we're here for anything you need. So
Thank you.
Big congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I know you guys have got to go, so I'm going to get you out of here. But Keisha Parks, first of all, Andrew Hunt, retiring as the executive director of the Cleveland Public Library. Keisha Parks is in charge now, and Bridget, I think we should appoint ourselves something. We feel like we're somehow related to Keisha. We're all family here.
We are.
I mean, we've had her in so much. We're going to do something. We're just going to have a big celebration. Guys, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations to both of you. Thank you
very much.
We're going to take a quick break right here. Rodney Murray is on the way next from the Cleveland Family YMCA, and Olivia Calfee is going to join us. Olivia, a Cleveland High School alumni, what is it? Who knows? You didn't graduate from anything. Alum, we'll say. She is up in Hazard, Kentucky as a news anchor, just won some big awards statewide in the Bluegrass State in the Commonwealth. So we're going to talk to Olivia coming up also. We still got a big morning as we roll on. And Bridget, we still got that National Coffee Day contest. I can't get enough coffee, Scooter's Coffee. What's going on?
That's right. You can win a $25 gift card from Scooter's Coffee. So to qualify, call or text us right now, 614-6499.
We're officially in overtime. Stand by. More to come.
Kick off amazing.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
This Mix 1041 Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. September is PAD Awareness Month. Understanding peripheral arterial disease, or PAD, is vital for your well-being. PAD is a condition where arteries that carry oxygen-rich blood to your legs become narrowed or blocked due to a buildup of plaque. Certain risk factors increase your chances of developing PAD, including smoking, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and a family history of vascular disease. Early stages of PAD might not exhibit noticeable symptoms, but as it progresses, you might experience leg pain, cramping, weakness, or numbness. If left untreated, PAD can lead to serious complications like non-healing sores, infections, and even amputation. However, the good news is that a timely intervention can significantly improve outcomes. No referral is needed, appointments within 3 days, accepting new patients. 5 convenient locations. Find out more at vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Christmas night this past year. I'll be out there tomorrow live from Westwood at 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. It's going to be a child car seat safety day. We had the Dillards in earlier this week, and it saved the life of Matt and Terry's grandson, Pryor. So many of you know about this. We all really know about the story. But it's so important to have a safe and updated car seat. So the Sheriff's Department, Police Department, State Highway Safety Office will be out there tomorrow, plus a lot of fun and food and all kinds of stuff. Would you come out and support this family tomorrow? Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll be there at Westwood Baptist Church. The executive director of the Cleveland Family YMCA, our buddy Rodney Murray. Rodney, good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Great to have you, and I know you've got something to talk about this morning about our Y.
I do. We are very happy to announce a new innovation with the YMCA in terms of membership and programs, and that is income-based pricing. So what the YMCA is doing is we are tailoring all of our pricing for memberships, for programs, after-school programs, sports, no matter what it is. We are tailoring it to an individual or a family's income.
Wow.
So that is kind of revolutionary for us. So we are very happy to announce that. So it is now there will be a menu of payment options available to you tailored to your income, so that everybody doesn't pay the same price. No, but that income-based pricing is really revolutionary for us, and it will help us, I think, to serve more people and be able to get everybody involved with the YMCA.
This is a big announcement, Rodney, and we're joined by Rodney Murray, Executive Director, Cleveland Family YMCA. So does this cover everyone now?
It covers everyone. It is yes, no matter, there is a scale, and of course that scale does top out, but it is a sliding scale based on an individual or a family's income. And we at the YMCA, we believe everyone deserves the right to be healthy. Everyone deserves the right to have safe and affordable child care for their children. And we believe that everybody deserves to have a place they can go to fellowship with others and to have access to those things. And so we want, in no uncertain terms, we want everyone to have availability and access to the YMCA. So we are tailoring that pricing to your income, and of course there will be some income proof involved, just as simple as your latest 1040 tax filing is your pathway into the YMCA, and we will make that pricing structure fit your income.
This is a huge announcement this morning from the Cleveland Family YMCA Executive Director Rodney Murray. I know you've gotten a lot of people's attention now. So Rodney, what do people need to do? How can they find out more? And let me ask you this, when does this start?
It starts right now.
Starts today?
It starts today, and it actually has already started. So all you have to do, if you want to take it, the YMCA, of course, has its standard pricing structure, but it is tiered. As I said, it is now tiered to the individual or family's income. So if you feel that you want to come and join the YMCA and you want to take advantage of income-based pricing, all you need to do is just bring a copy of your latest 1040 with you when you come to join. We will look at that right on the spot. We will match that up to our pricing tier, and then we will give you that price right there on the spot. We'll sign you up. We are waiving the joining fee, which saves you $50 off of a membership. We're waiving that through tomorrow. So we just ask anybody who wants to do that, just bring that information with you so that we know how to tier your membership pricing or your program pricing for after-school programs or day camps or anything else. And we are tiering that pricing. We're calling it income-based solutions, and it is available to anyone.
We're joined by Rodney Murray, Executive Director, Cleveland Family YMCA. There's such a wide offering of services, of things that the entire family can be a part of at our Y here in Cleveland.
Oh, yes.
What's happening right now, maybe what's to come here in the near future?
Well, of course, right now we have our membership campaign going on. We have over 70 classes per week are included in your membership, exercise classes, various aerobics classes, and body pump classes, and that sort of thing. Water fitness classes. We have, of course, indoor pool, 9,000 square foot fitness center with over 250 pieces of equipment. All new joins get 2 consultations with a personal trainer to get them oriented to the fitness center. Basketball courts, pickleball, volleyball, youth volleyball going on right now. We're getting ready to bring back youth basketball for the first time since COVID.
Really?
Yes, we're going to bring back youth basketball.
I'm an alum of YMCA youth basketball. Tom Wicks was my coach in 1983.
We've retired your jersey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And a little different, you told me never to be worn again.
That's exactly right.
Not in a good way.
That's exactly right. Youth soccer, we have everything going on.
You've got it all.
If you haven't visited your YMCA, and I say your YMCA because it's the community's YMCA. If you haven't visited your YMCA lately, come out and see us. It's we have a bold vision to support the community in many different ways, and we are right now entering into a capital campaign to do some renovations to our YMCA, bring it into the next century, and for our grandkids and our grandkids' kids to enjoy the YMCA in the future.
All right, Rodney Murray, Executive Director, Cleveland Family YMCA. So back to Income Solutions now, the new way that people can join the Y based on your income. How do people get more information? What do they need to do?
You can give us a call at 423-476-5573, and we can give you all the information you need. You can go on our website. It's ymcachattanooga.org/Cleveland, and you can gain access to information there. But the easiest way, just give us a call or come by. Let us give you a tour. Let us look at how we can better serve you and tier your fee solutions to your income and help your family get healthy.
Rodney, great to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
I think this is a huge deal. It's a big announcement. We'll keep talking about it.
Great. Thank you.
Rodney Murray, everybody, the Executive Director, Cleveland Family YMCA. Hey, Bridget. She's gone. But she quit? It's a miracle. It's a day. Hey, Dwayne, come in here, would you? Dwayne is having to work. Cause here's the deal. Come on in. Because, well, see, we're giving away the second $25 Scooter's Coffee gift card.
Right. I was taking some phone calls out there earlier.
So what I want you to do, what? You leaving? No. You got to go? No. Well, I mean, I was, have you met?
I was going to get out of your hair as I look at Dwayne.
For one of us.
Yes. You heard me stumble there.
So, Rodney, have you met Dwayne?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry to hear it. Sorry for both of you.
Yeah.
So
anyway, I love Rodney. We see each other every day.
So, well, I guarantee you. So we're going to come up with a winner here. We'll pick a winner here in a second. $25 gift card at Scooter's Coffee. But first, I tell you what, we're going to go to an interview now that I actually conducted yesterday. And we are so proud of this young lady. Her name is Olivia Calfee. And yes, the Calfee family, I'm telling you right now, one of our greatest families in Bradley County, the history. And every time I hear Calfee, I think of biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
You know, those Calfee biscuits all of the years, you know. And but anyway, Olivia is really making us all proud. She's a Cleveland High School graduate, went through the CHS Live program with John Souders at that time. And now, as you're going to hear on Mix 104.1 and see on MixTV.tv, she is in the great Commonwealth Bluegrass State of Kentucky. Here's our conversation with Olivia Calfee. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. And looky there, from Hazard, Kentucky, it's Olivia Calfee. Olivia, how in the world are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing good, and a big congratulations to you. You've just won the Rookie of the Year from the Kentucky Broadcasters Association and the award for feature reporting at their big award show last weekend. Olivia, congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's so crazy to me. I think I was in shock for a few days.
Well, look, you're a Cleveland High School alum. You came out of CHS Live, and so I want to work up to what happened with you the other night. But I know, and knowing you, of course, you're from here in Cleveland and your family. You've always been interested in broadcasting, haven't you?
I have. Honestly, it started really in middle school. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I took classes at Cleveland Middle School. They had a broadcasting class. I think it was in 8th grade that I did it. And then whenever I moved into the high school, I joined CHS Live with John Souders and did that for 4 years and just fell in love with it.
And I know, and in knowing you, I know that you also love sports, and that's also one of your passions. But so tell me how this happened. How did you get to Hazard, Kentucky, doing news?
It's actually kind of a funny story. My professor in college, I believe it was my sophomore year, her name was Brittany Tarwater, and she just got into teaching because she knew what students needed to learn to get into the industry. And she was also a news anchor at WVLT in Knoxville, and she started at WYMT in Hazard. And so I remember my sophomore year, she talked about Hazard, Kentucky. She talked about WYMT. And I actually remembered telling my parents, there is no way I'm moving to Hazard, Kentucky. Absolutely not. And fast forward a couple years, I just stayed in touch with her. I interned at WVLT, and she called me my senior year and was like, hey, you need to contact my old general manager. You need to talk to him. I really think that you would enjoy it. So I was really stressed out. I remember telling people my senior year in college, like the last semester, I would say, I feel like I'm going through like a young life crisis because I was trying to really figure out what I wanted to do. And I had posted my reel on YouTube actually, and ended up having a really good response. I was very blessed with a lot of news directors and general managers reaching out to me, but I ended up on the phone with the general manager at WYMT and started talking to him. And out of all the phone calls that I had, I talked to him on the phone for an hour.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I remember hanging up the phone and I was just like, that was such a good conversation. And I could just tell that they were great people, that it was a great place. And I knew that they would invest in me. But he asked me to come down for an interview. And complete honesty, I remember just crying my eyes out. I was like, what am I doing? I said before, I will not move to Eastern Kentucky. I don't want to live in Hazard. I just don't think it's the place for me. And I had a week to make a decision. He offered me a job. I had a week to make a decision. I remember I put it on the back burner. I told my family, I don't think it's the place for me. I'm not accepting the job. When in the back of my mind, I knew all along. I had actually been praying. It was kind of funny, just that the Lord would open doors that were meant for me and close ones that are not. And I got on the phone with, I talked to a bunch of people, and my professor going back to college, Brittany Tarwater, sat me down and she was just like, Olivia, do you feel like this is actually a place that is going to be the right fit for you? You're just scared. And I was like, I think so. And none of it made sense. And I was in the middle of other interviews with other stations. And that Friday, I turned the other interviews down, just kind of stopped them in the middle and accepted the job and had no idea what I was doing. I was absolutely terrified. But that's kind of how I got here. And then everything else really made sense a few weeks into my job, I would say. But
and so what made sense about it a few weeks in?
well, I had no idea really what I was doing. I just told you that. And a few weeks in, I don't know if you've heard about it, but the floods of Eastern Kentucky.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
That's where I live. So 5 minutes from the house I was barely moved into, honestly, still unpacking, people were picking up the pieces of their homes and had lost everything. And a big part of my interview process with my general manager was how much I loved mission work and how much I wanted to go back to Haiti. And I remember him telling me, like, if you get an opportunity, we'll let you go. And it was not even 3 weeks into my job here that the floods hit. And I didn't have power for days. And I was still in the training process. I wasn't even reporting. I wasn't anchoring. And I just remember feeling like, okay, they don't know if they can trust me here yet, but I've got to get out in the community. And I wasn't even finished with training. They let me go out. And I just remember meeting the people in the community, meeting the people, hearing the stories. And I was like, you know what? Like, this all makes sense. Like, this is why the Lord wanted me here. He knew this was going to happen. And now my mission field, I mean, I've always known that it's in your backyard, but it was literally in my backyard. And so throughout this year, that's just been my heart, was just, I fell in love with the people here so fast, and it all made sense. So
we're joined, if you're listening on the radio, we're joined by Olivia Calfee, a Cleveland High School graduate who is now in Hazard, Kentucky. And this past weekend, last weekend, she won a couple of big awards from the Kentucky Broadcasters Association. So let's take it, each of them. Rookie of the Year. Tell me about that.
About the award?
Yeah.
Or just
Yeah.
the whole process? Well, I will tell you, I was not expecting it at all. My news director had actually reached out and was like, hey, can you put together a bunch of clips of all of your work over the last year? And I did. And she had submitted it through the Kentucky Broadcasters Association. And come to find out, a few weeks after she had submitted it, I get an email and find out I'm a finalist for the Rookie of the Year award.
Wow.
And I just remember shaking. I was in utter shock, because to me, this was the absolute biggest award that I could get at this point.
Yeah.
And typically, I remember he's actually the evening anchor. He used to be my co-anchor. He came up to me. He's been here for years. And he said, Olivia, this is such a big deal. I don't know if you realize it, but Lexington or Louisville stations always win this award. He was like, we've never won it.
Wow.
And I was just like, okay, well, I don't know what to do. I was up against a guy from Lexington, from a station there, and they have multiple stations and from multiple different networks and companies. But
wow.
I remember finding out who the guy was that I was up against, and he's incredible. I had actually met him at a story probably a year ago now, and he was so nice to me. He was so good at what he did, and I was like, you know what? If he wins, that's awesome. And I really think he's going to win. I told my parents, I was like, I've convinced myself it's not me. And we had to wait like a month until the actual awards came around, and they called my name. And
wow.
I was just, I don't think I've been that nervous in a really long time. I think just the build up to it all, but it was an absolutely incredible experience. And I never, ever expected it, but I think it was nice to see that all of my hard work from everything that I've done over the last year is finally starting to pay off.
You got that right. Then you went for feature reporting, and tell me about the story that you submitted.
Okay, so going back to the floods, that's been a lot of my stories over the last year, but one of the first stories that I ever told, and it was just a couple days after the flood hit on July 28th, and this was on August 4th. So a few days before, I had seen a Facebook post, and it was this little girl. She's 4 years old. Her name is Ada. She was standing on the front porch of her home. Everything, all of her toys, all of her clothes were in the front yard. There was mud everywhere, and she's holding a penny. And the person that posted it said, everything that she's lost, she screams, I'm lucky because of this penny. And I'm like, I have to meet this little girl. And so I had gotten in contact with her parents and actually went to her house and started talking to her. And it was just such an interesting story to see something so devastating through the eyes of a little kid. And she just had this spunk, and, you know, they always find the positivity in things. And she thought she was lucky, despite everyone else looking at her saying, oh my word, you don't have anything left. And the story just ended up being really cool. And I got to spend the day with her, and I still keep in contact with her mom. Actually, she texted me the other day and was like, Ada says you're her lucky penny girl. And we're
man.
so proud of you. So it was just a cool story, and one that I've always been super proud of, but never really expected to win anything for it because I did it so early on. So
we're joined by Olivia Calfee, and we're so proud of her, and we had an immense response when we put that out there that you had won. You got a lot of friends here. Of course, your family, so well thought of in Cleveland and Bradley County. So I heard Hazard, Kentucky. Now, I started thinking, I thought, well, wait a second. Dukes of Hazzard surely ties in here somehow. Is that right?
It does tie in. I was just telling you, so the show, it wasn't actually shot in Hazard, Kentucky. So that was Hazard County. I live in the city Hazard, but the cast and everyone has made numerous stops to where I live in Hazard. They've been at festivals and spent time here. So there is a connection. There's actually an old steakhouse here that was called the Dukes of Hazzard Steakhouse. So they definitely make it a thing, for sure.
And see, this aired long before you were born. So, I mean, but you're aware of the show. Is that right?
Yes. Actually, it's really funny. My family had it on DVD.
Yeah.
And my brother and I have watched it.
Oh, man.
I've seen it.
Oh, you have seen it?
It's funny.
That's wonderful. Hey, what are you, so the job you do, you're an anchor and reporter. Is that right?
That is correct, yes.
So, look, I mean, I guess people down here could see you maybe on the website up there. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, we have an app you can watch on the WYMT app. You can watch on WYMT.com. We also post our top stories on YouTube. So you can just search WYMT and they will all pop up. So I anchor the morning newscast. So you can see me every morning, every weekday morning, I guess, from 5 to 7.
So you're the early morning.
I am.
Oh, Olivia. Oh, Olivia. I know something about early mornings. Yes. That's.
Yep. I wake up at 3 a.m. So I have a lot of fun, but I'm getting used to it.
Well, listen, what do you hope the future there in Hazard and also in your career? What are maybe a couple of things that come to mind that as far as goals are concerned?
Well, right now I'm really just trying to enjoy it. I think for me, being so headstrong about not wanting to move here and then moving here and loving it has been so special for me. I always tell people, they'll look at me and say, "You're not staying here long, are you?" And that just hurts me. It breaks my heart. They're like, "The people always come and leave us." And I live in a very rural part of Kentucky, and just the people here really love that we cover Eastern Kentucky news. And so I've just enjoyed that so much, getting to connect with them. And I know I won't be here forever. And I tell them that. I always say Eastern Kentucky's felt like home, but I know it's not my forever home. And so right now I'm really just in a place where I want to enjoy it. And I feel like I learned my lesson a year ago saying that I wasn't going to move here. And I think whenever I try to make plans or we try to make plans, sometimes God laughs.
Yeah.
So I'm really still in this, I'm just very, I guess, serious about continuing to pray that the Lord would open doors that are meant for me and close ones that are not, because I feel like he's got great plans for me and he put this dream in my heart a long, long time ago. And I'm just excited for what's to come. I don't really have a future goal or a future place I want to go.
Sure.
I'd love to stay close to home, but if an opportunity or a door opens, I'm not going to say no.
That's right.
That's just where I am. And, you know, you mentioned sports earlier. I had always wanted to get into sports and never wanted to get into news and ended up falling in love with it. I think it's been such a growing opportunity for me. And I've just learned so much about the world. And I feel like, I said this yesterday, I feel like we often like to say that news is all bad. And I think if I can be that person that shows people that there is a little bit of good in this world, there's a lot of good, there's a lot of fantastic people and places and good things happening, then I'll do that forever.
Amen. Final question. Now I notice the color of your dress there. Is that so you're a graduate of UT? You're a graduate of Cleveland High School, but is that Kentucky Blue Olivia Calfee?
I have to tell you, when I wore this, I was thinking, go Raiders.
Okay.
No, they love to give me a hard time here, thinking that they're going to turn me into a Kentucky fan. And I've actually started this thing where I wear orange, or I try to wear orange on Fridays.
Yep.
You never know. But
good.
Yeah, and anytime people ask where I came from or where I graduated from, I always leave them with a go Vols.
There we go.
Trust me on that one.
There we go. Olivia, my goodness, we're proud of you and what you're doing there. Not just the awards, but the heart you have for people. And I know the Lord will continue to bless that. So thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad that I got to talk to you for a little bit today. It's been great.
Great to see Olivia Calfee, everybody, from Hazard, Kentucky. And we're back with more in just a moment. Friday, everybody.
Let's do this.